The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
So we've got a new person onto the show, and somebody that I think very highly of, and her business as well. It's Kendra Duggleby. She's the co-owner of North Riding, the venue and the farm. How are you there, Kendra?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on.
Well, thank you for being here. So we're going to get people to know you and know the place and all this. So, Steve, I think I told you about it. I was up at North Riding, her place,
right,
a couple weeks ago for a big wedding, and I was just so impressed with the place. And I'm not impressed with any of the places.
That is the smartest, truest thing you've ever said. Tom's impression line is really
I think the biggest thing for me, Kendra, was after meeting you, you weren't a nutbag like a lot of these people are. You know, she had her head screwed on straight, and you have a working farm. Give us the history of the farm and your history.
So North Riding, my parents bought it in '98. They really just bought it for the house. They had a growing family, and my dad wanted land to hunt on.
Yeah.
And so bought the property. The barn actually at the time brought the property value down.
No kidding.
Because it needed work, apparently.
The walls were falling out.
Gosh.
Originally it was cedar shakes, and there was grass growing. There was holes in the roof. It was bad. So they purchased it. My dad, history buff, he was like, everyone was telling him, knock it down, it's dangerous, just build a pole barn. And he was like, I can't do it. So he started with his little truck. He had just a truck and a chain, and he started yanking things out that needed to go. And project by project, here we are, 26 years later.
Wow.
And somewhere along the lines, my sister and I got into horses.
And you grew up.
Yep. God bless my parents. And but yeah, the barn itself is around a 1901, 1902 as a state-of-the-art.
It doesn't look it, man. I'll tell you, it is really cool. There's breathing room at this barn. You go in and you get the sense of like you could land a B-2 bomber in there. Yeah. It's beautiful, and so it's airy. So I don't think it gets super hot, and it doesn't get super cold. You can work with the environment, and it's easy access in and out too.
Yes, because it's a ramp barn. So, and it's actually one of the only ceramic block barns left within New York State.
Interesting.
So a lot of like barn venues that you see are a lot of wood, and they might have a ramp as well, but a lot of them are right on the road. And how we differ is we're way set off the road now. The Martin Road, that is what you pull into our driveway.
When did you guys go, you know what, let's make this into a thing? So your dad started, how did that happen? How did it evolve into a place where people can enjoy it?
When did we start riding? I don't know, early 2000s. My sister and I started riding, and they fixed up the downstairs. The upstairs was just storage. We'd store boats, anything.
And you didn't have all the horses that you have now.
No, we had horses, yeah.
You did have horses, so you had a bunch of horses.
My dad said, well, they're going to be riding. We might as well start a business out of it. Crazy. If someone told me that now, I'd be like, you're crazy. Don't do it. But so anyway, we started a boarding business. We actually started doing barrels, and then we switched into the hunter jumper side of things. And then a friend of my sister's actually was looking to get married in 2018. I think it was 2018. And they said, hey, we have this big space. Barn venues are becoming a thing. Like, why don't we do it? We have this beautiful spot overlooking Oneida Lake, big sprawling pastures. And
how many acres is it total?
We're on about 200.
Okay.
And you can see Oneida Lake from it?
Oh, yeah.
So it's going up, because Oneida Lake is flat. I mean, there's not a lot of mountains, so you can actually view the lake from there.
When you look through their big double doors, right, and you're looking toward the lake, you can see it like it's right there. You can cast into it.
Okay.
Really
now,
neat.
were you around before they took the water tower down in Cleveland?
Oh, don't even get me started on that.
Tell me about the water tower now that I've got you started.
The water tower. Okay, when you go out on the boat, the 3 days a year that I get to go out on our boat, okay, because we're busy all the time. The 3 days. When you're coming home, that was our landmark that we looked for.
It was everyone's landmark on Oneida Lake. There's Cleveland.
That's how I knew I was getting home. That's what we looked for. Now, I don't know.
Yeah, right. I don't know where you're going.
I guess I should have paid attention in boater safety class.
You end up on Sylvan Beach going, wait a second, why am I here?
Too far.
Back at Harpoon.
So I'm not the only one that misses the water tower.
No, everybody does. But, I mean, I understand.
So you were a rider first. How old were you when you started riding?
I think I started when I was 6, 7.
Oh my gosh, that's young.
So I've been doing it my whole life.
And were you a dressage person or
no? So
big word.
And what is dressage?
I don't know what that word means. Tom, explain that to the listeners.
So we ride hunter jumpers. That's what I grew up riding as, and I did professionally for
Wow,
and I still do a little bit, yeah.
Where have you gone and what have you won?
I went and worked down in West Palm Beach, like Wellington area. So I worked with some top riders down there, and just trying to get my hands in. It's a huge world.
Is it?
The hunter jumper world? Yeah, not a lot of people realize, but a lot of people do it, and it's a very fun world, but you need a lot of money to really get to the high end, or hard work, and you just have to have everything, and you have to be happy to be on the road.
So you have your horses. Do you have other people's horses too?
Yep. So we have client horses, we have border horses, we have retirement horses, we have a little bit of everything. So good mix.
It was funny because underneath the venue, underneath the barn, Steve, they have the horses. And I felt bad, like when I started playing the music, I'm thinking, are we going to bother these poor horses down there? But they like it, huh?
I mean, I don't know if I'd say they like it, but they don't care. The first time, we always say it's like, the newbies in town. They'll be like, what is going on up there? But they do it every weekend. They're used to it by now. So.
And I saw you had some donkeys over there.
Yeah, we have donkey. I love Brownie, and his owner is fantastic, but Brownie is the first animal on the property that we've had that isn't a horse.
Oh, I see.
So people always say, like, oh, you're the farmer's daughter. I'm like, I don't really think of myself as a farmer's daughter.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so that's Brownie. And
Tom, how do you know it's a mule or a donkey and not a mule? Can you tell the difference?
I think they're the same thing.
He's got a lot of hair. He's got big ears.
But they're kind of similar. Donkeys and mules, there's a difference.
So a mule is a cross between a horse and a donkey. And
I didn't know that.
They can't breed further on.
Okay, so they're like done.
Something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Something along those lines.
Oh.
But he's a donkey. He's a mini donkey. He's got big old ears and long hair.
Nice.
They're cute.
Yeah. Oh, they're cute.
Does he come when you call it? Or
Oh, yeah.
Because he wants
He wants food. And if I'm ever late to breakfast or dinner, he lets you know.
So he's like Tom.
Basically, sure.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we're going to talk more about the venue, too. And that pond that you have on there.
Yes.
That's huge.
Pond.
Yeah.
Fish in the pond?
Yep. The birds brought them in. We didn't bring them in.
Sure they did.
They come in on the birds'
What, you got
legs.
sunfish and some largemouth bass?
I don't know. I don't fish.
So I might need to check that out for you and make sure.
Come on in. Yeah.
So we're going to the break, but northriding.com is the thing. We'll mention that again. We're going to talk a little bit after the break. Okay. But it's amazing, and it's near the lake, Tom. I love that area.